వెల్కమ్ టు nannayanewstv. నేను శ్రవంతి. ఆదికవి నన్నయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం 13, 14, 15 స్నాతకోత్సవం ఘనంగా జరిగింది. ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి ముఖ్య అతిథిగా ఇన్ఫోసిస్ చైర్పర్సన్ పద్మభూషణ్ సుధామూర్తి హాజరయ్యారు. ఆమెకు గవర్నర్ అబ్దుల్ నజీర్ చేతుల మీదుగా గౌరవ డాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ లెటర్స్ ప్రదానం చేశారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఆమె మాట్లాడుతూ కళాశాల జీవితానికి బాహ్య ప్రపంచ జీవితానికి చాలా వ్యత్యాసం ఉంటుందని, ప్రతిరోజు పరీక్షలు ఎదుర్కోవాల్సి వస్తుందని అన్నారు. జీవితంలో అమ్మ ప్రేమ తప్ప మరి ఏది ఉచితంగా దొరకదని, కష్టపడే తత్వం, సాధించాలనే తపన ఉంటేనే విజయం సాధించగలమని అన్నారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా సుధామూర్తి ఉపన్యాసాన్ని వీక్షించండి.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of Adikavi Nannaya University, I admit you to the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, of this university on account of your eminence and attainments, and in token thereof, you have been presented with this degree, and I authorize you to wear the gown and hood ordained as an insignia of your degree.
Citation. On this noble occasion of 13th, 14th and 15th Combined Convocation in NTR Convention Center, Adikavinannayauniversity, Rajamahendravaram, in the presence of His Excellency, the Governor of Andhra Pradesh and Chancellor of the University, Sri S. Abdul Nazir, Vice Chancellor, Executive Council, faculty members and students, Adikavinannayauniversity University confers Honorary degree of Doctor of Letters on the 31st day of January 2024 to Mrs. Sudhamurthy, Chairperson, Infosys Foundation. Mrs. Sudhamurthy is an author, social worker, philanthropist, and an icon of the youth who has been a source of inspiration and motivation for the youth of our nation. Born on August 19, 1950, Mrs. Sudhamurthy became a name for her significant contribution in the fields of literature and social service. She is a woman of compassion, creativity, and deep commitment who left an indelible impression on the lives of many women as she has been working for their empowerment, education, health, and hygiene. A surgeon's daughter, Mrs. Sudhamurthy graduated in electrical engineering, achieving a rank and gold medal from the Institute of Engineers. Breaking the glass ceiling, she paved her way into Telco, becoming its first female engineer in the year 1974. The same year, she married Mr. N.R. Nannyayanewstv, the co-founder of Infosys, that marked the beginning of a dynamic partnership in the personal as well as professional spheres. A personification of what Mahatma Gandhi says, simple living and high thinking. Mrs. Sudhamurthy chose to support her husband's endeavors while pursuing her own career and passions. A great shift came over in the life of Mrs. Sudhamurthy when she began her literary career with the debut work Wise and Otherwise, a collection of short stories. Her writings reflect her keen observations of human nature and society. Drawing inspiration from real-life incidents, her works often resonate with readers for their simplicity and profound messages. Many of her popular works dealing with family life, marriage, and social problems were translated into all major Indian languages. She is also a columnist for both English and Kannada dailies with an impressive collection of 30 books and over 200 titles to her name. This extensive bibliography spans across genres encompassing novels, non-fiction, children's books, travelogues, technical literature, and memoirs. As Isha Upanishad proclaims, the enlightened one seeks no reward for his or her actions. He or she acts purely out of love and compassion for all living beings. Mrs. Sudhamurthy is one such enlightened woman who is widely admired for her dedicated involvement in social work and philanthropy. As her illustrious daughter Akshata Murthy has rightly stated, Mrs. Sudhamurthy believed that entrepreneurship can change people's lives. Accordingly, Mrs. Sudhamurthy co-founded Infosys Foundation in 1996, a non-profit organization that focuses on supporting various social initiatives in the areas of healthcare, education, and rural development, etc. Under the aegis of the Infosys Foundation, Mrs. Sudhamurthy established numerous orphanages, helped to equip the government schools in Karnataka with libraries and computer facilities. More than 7,000 school libraries in the state of Karnataka are the beneficiaries of her philanthropic gesture. Besides her concern for the academic and intellectual spheres, she is a prominent humanist who extends her helping hand to the communities at risk during natural calamities. She did a commendable service during the natural disasters in the states of Gujarat, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. She is the pillar behind building 2,300 dwellings in flood-affected communities as part of the services extended through the Infosys Foundation. As a token of reverence for her humanity, philanthropy, creative skills and compassion, Mrs. Sudhamurthy received many prestigious national awards like Padma Shri in 2006, Padma Bhushan in 2023, Sahitya Academy's Bala Sahitya Puraskar in 2023, Bashwasri in 2013, and Dana Chintamani Attimabe Award by the Government of Karnataka in 2010. Her education, commitment, and acts of philanthropy inspired many and encouraged them to adopt philanthropy as way of life. Influential figures such as her motivates us to have faith in our dreams and diligently strive to realize them. Let me quote the American futurist Joel Barker: "Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. Vision with action can change the world." Mrs. Sudhamurthy's legacy extends beyond her written words and philanthropic efforts. She is revered as a role model for many aspiring writers, social workers, and individuals who aspire to make a positive difference in the world. Her life exemplifies the power of combining intellectual pursuits with a compassionate heart and remains an indelible mark in the literary and social landscape of India. As such, Adikavinannayauniversity University is proud to confer upon Mrs. Sudhamurthy the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters. Wishing Mrs. Sudhamurthy, her spouse Mr. nannayanewstv, and their daughter Akshata Murthy and son Rohan Murthy a rewarding, blessed and happy life ahead. Vice Chancellor and Executive Council, Adikavinannayauniversity University, Rajamahendravaram.
Respected Rajyapal or Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Abdul Nazir Saab, Vice Chancellor Padmaraju, Mr. Hemachandra, the members of BOG, my dear students and teachers, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to come and address a convocation speech. I am a teacher by birth. For me, talking to students is like one of the finest feeling I get as a teacher. I'm a little bit worried I may talk more because when you have a mic and you have students, I think it is a class and I can talk 45 minutes until the next bell rings. But today, I'm not a teacher. I'm really honored that this university has given me honorary doctorate. Sometimes I wonder actually what I have done. I have done my work, that's all. Nothing extraordinary. And you people respect that. It gives immense pleasure because in Mahabharata there is a shloka. Someone says, "Oh Arjuna, what makes you very happy? Is it we win the war or everyone appreciates?" He says, "That is fine, it gives me pleasure, but the most important happiness I get when my own people respect me." And that's what I feel, my own people respect me and give me this degree, gives me immense pleasure than any other thing. Thank you, sir, and the Senate members giving me this doctorate. Probably if I would have studied like madam here, Lakshmi Parvati ma'am, like, you put 5 years, 7 years and you have studied. I have not done that. I got it in 10 seconds, 10 minutes. Thank you, sir. Students, I want to tell you a few things because I have seen the spectrum of life. All of you are getting degree. You got your degree, gold medal certificate. Congratulations. Now you go out to the real world. The real world is so different than college life. In college you have teachers, you have syllabus, you have set examination dates, and you have results. In real life, every day is examination with no syllabus, no teacher, and you have to pass. Experience is the best teacher, but it is a very expensive teacher. In life, for everything there is a price. For everything there is a price. Nothing is free except mother's love. Nothing is free. I have learned it in real life. When you want to compete, you should have certain qualities without compromising some of them. For example, it is not the academic excellence alone. Academic excellence is important, but other factors you must learn. You have to work in a group. You have to always work in a group. And that mentality of adjusting with everyone at work is never a part of syllabus, but life teaches you. You should have a very high work ethics. People say, somehow I will manage. It won't happen. In real life, you have to work very hard. You have to work very hard to earn your money. There is no shortcut. Children, please remember, if you run after money, money runs away from you. Don't run after Lakshmi, Lakshmi runs away from you. Run after good work, passionate work, as long as legally, ethically it is right. Our Governor Sahib will agree, legally, ethically right. Money follows you. In my own journey, I have always done that way. With passion, with good cause, I have always worked. The rest has followed. Next, I want to tell you, life is like a thali meal. It is not only rice. It has many, many ingredients. So, you should have compassionate nature. It is not like, when you are 60, then you have money, you will become philanthropist. It is not that. It has to start in a very young age. Care for others. Caring is sharing. And you people are entering in the world where they are highly competitive. Yes, compete. But when you get some success, please acknowledge it and share. You share. Many times I have seen you say, I got this award because my parents worked hard for me. Please remember, your teachers are they work equally hard. Without teachers, you people would not have been what you are. You came to this university like a sugar cane. You are going out like a prepared, manufactured sugar. This is the machinery. Take a sugar cane, convert them into good sugar. And in this, your teachers play an important role. Respect your teachers. And in Indian culture, we say, Acharya Devo Bhava, the teacher, I salute thee, the third in the hierarchy. We may get our degree, we may be intelligent, we may work together, but if you do not have good ethics, you won't survive for a long time. It may be initially good, in a long range it won't help. You may ethically earn money, but if you do not have compassion, you will never be happy in life. As a teacher, many of my students have come back and complained, ma'am, tell me what makes you so happy, so positive. I said, helping others gives me enormous amount of strength and looking life in a different angle. Please remember, you have to help people. It is not always money, with something else also. Good words, kind words, sharing, these things help. You should always respect your mother tongue. Don't forget that. The next door auntie may be very beautiful, but she is not your mother. Your mother is your mother. So, you should respect your mother tongue, your state, your country, our Indian culture, which has made you what you are today. These are the few lessons I learned in my life, and I taught my students. I used to teach computer science for 45 minutes, and remaining 15 minutes I used to teach them values of life. What makes a person successful? What is success? It is not money, it is not the award. It is happiness of the mind, as long as it is legally, ethically right. All of you have a bright future ahead of you. Please go to the world, work hard, and bring success to your parents and the university. Come back and help your university. I always say, your alma mater is like your second home. Do not neglect that. So, I want to quote Upanishad. It says, there are 33 stanzas. That's the way how, when I became graduate in 1972, 52 years back, the oath was, now it is not there anywhere I suppose, oath was the 33 stanzas of Upanishad. It says how you should live in life. When Nachiketa and Lord of Death, Yama, had a conversation, he said at the end, how people should live. Is money essential? Is work essential? What is the most important relationship? Is dana is needed? There are a lot of questions which we can ask. The same thing Nachiketa asked, and there are 33 lines in Upanishad that were taught to us the day we got our degree. And some of them I want to tell you, you should follow, that gives you ultimate happiness. It, of course, the first one is Matru Devo Bhava. Mother is highest in the hierarchy. Second is Pitru Devo Bhava. Third is Acharya Devo Bhava. Then Atiti Devo Bhava. It goes on. Then in the 27th line it comes. Danam Priyavak Sahitam. Shraddha hi Danam. Ashraddha hi na Danam. Giving away a certain part of your time, wealth, ideas is essential part of life. And if you don't do that, you will suffer in life. I have seen many of my students are extremely successful, very unhappy, and they come back and ask the solution. I always tell them it is not a ready-made, ready to eat, I can tell you. But I can tell you, helping others gives enormous amount of mental peace to yourself. So it goes on telling you what you believe, in dana, that only you should do. When you do dana, you should not expect anything in return. And when you do dana, do with happiness. Lot of money has three answers. Nachiketa asked, oh Lord of Death, we earn so much money. Why should we earn so much money? What is the real reason? He said, money is essential in life. But how much is left to individual? If you earn a lot of money and if you don't do any dana, then what are the consequences? Your children will destroy that money. Your family will destroy, subsequent generation will destroy that money. If you don't do dana, it is not that you get punya, you get happiness. So, be compassionate, be kind to others, work very hard. Nobody has seen hard work killing anybody, whereas laziness has killed many people. Work very hard, be a good human being, and that is the essence of life. I have seen this in my life and I have enjoyed it. Be a good human being, be a good student, and you will never become old as long as you are learning in life. The day you stop learning, you are an old man. Not the grey hair, not the wrinkles on the face, but the day you stop learning, you will become old. Please go on learning in your life. Be active, be positive, and that makes you a perfect human being, near perfect human being. I want to end this speech with a quote. The quote of Vishnu Purana, which says, what Lord Vishnu wants in life, what flowers he wants. It is not sampinge, champaka, molle, or a rose or anything. He wants 8 flowers in life, and as much as possible we should give that to the whatever God you call, you have to give. Ahimsa prathamam pushpam, pushpam indriya nigraham, sarva bhuta daya pushpam, kshama pushpam visheshataha. ध्यानपुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं योगपुष्पं तथैव च सत्यम अष्टविधं पुष्पं विष्णुं प्रसीदं करेत्. He doesn't want the normal flowers what we think of. Lord wants ahimsa, don't hurt anybody. Ahimsa prathamam pushpam, pushpam indriya nigram. Control your mind. There are always desires in mind, but control. What is good, what is bad, control. Sarva bhuta daya pushpam, love everyone. Kshama pushpam visheshata. Pardon people when they make mistakes. Suddenly don't come to the conclusion. Don't react immediately. Give time for someone if somebody is wrong. One more chance. Dana pushpa, yoga pushpa, satya pushpa, these are all different flowers we have to use. But yoga pushpa, dana pushpa, these are the different flowers. The last one is satya pushpa, that is tell truth and truth alone. And this is what Vishnu wants, or the Lord wants. In my life I tried only one flower which I could afford, which I practiced since 35 years. Sarva bhuta daya pushpam, love everyone. Independent of what race, what religion, what language they speak. Love all human beings, love all animals as much as possible, and treat them with kindness. That is what I took. You have the choice of taking whatever you want. If someone can take 8 pushpas, they are the blessed one. You are going into the big world. It's entertaining. This battle every day. There are good results some days. There are bad results some other days. You have to fight, enjoy, and you should be happy. When you are in difficulties, you should say, this too shall pass. When you are on the top of the mountain, when you are very happy, don't go to the other end. You should remember, this too shall pass. That's the one word which can make you happy and unhappy. And you are travelers in the world. As an elderly person, I wish you Shubhaste Panthano. May your life be full of good things, some downs, more ups, and more mature and kind to everybody. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind. Rajamahendra itself is a great joy because your city name itself is so beautiful. Nannaya is a great poet in Telugu that we are all now. People are aware of it. Nannaya has translated original Sanskrit to Telugu. Similarly, we have Kumara Vyasa in Karnataka who translated original Sanskrit to Kannada. So we definitely know about Nannaya. And it was very kind to give me this honor. And I'm very grateful.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. వెల్కమ్ టు నన్నయ్య న్యూస్ టీవీ. నేను ఆనంద్. ఆదికవినన్నయ విశ్వవిద్యాలయం 13, 14, 15 స్నాతకోత్సవానికి ముఖ్య అతిథిగా ఇన్ఫోసిస్ ఫౌండర్ సుధామూర్తి గారు హాజరయ్యారు. రాజమండ్రి చేసినటువంటి సుధామూర్తి గారికి సంబంధించి ఆవిడ తెలుసుకుందాం. మేడం, రాజమండ్రి మీకు అందినటువంటి గౌరవ డాక్టరేట్ దీని చెప్పండి.
Yeah, it was an honor for me that Adikavi Nannaya University has given me an honorary Doctor of Letters. It's a great thing, and I'm very happy about it. My first visit to Rajamahendri, and I enjoyed crossing Godavari, and I also
Kadim Nurseries.
Kadim Nursery is something finest. I have never seen somewhere like that. Then of course I did boating, and I went to Manikanta stores and signed Telugu and English books.
మేడం, తెలుగు సాహిత్యంలో మీరు ఎల్లైన కృషి చేశారు. దాంట్లో మీకు బాగా నచ్చినటువంటి సాహిత్యం?
No, but I can't read Telugu and I can't speak Telugu. But my books have been translated. There are 25 my books are in Telugu. Okay, Ashok Garu of the Alakananda publication is my publisher. I enjoyed the convocation, was very good. It was short and disciplined, very simple, and our governor gave a fantastic speech and very useful words to the students.
తెలుగు సాహిత్యంలో మీకు ఎక్కువ సామాజిక స్పృహ నేపథ్యంలో మీ సాహిత్యంతో ఉంటుంది. దానికి కారణం ఏంటంటే దేనికి, అంటే మేము ప్రభావితం చేసిన అంశాలు ఏంటి?
Why do because Telugu is similar to Kannada in terms of the culture of the people. So I thought let Telugu people read my book. So that is one of the reasons I told from English it has been translated. Thank you very much.
ఆదికవి నన్నయ్య విశ్వవిద్యాలయానికి గర్వకారణమైనటువంటి విషయం సుధామూర్తి గారికి గౌరవ డాక్టరేట్ అందించడం. ఈ సందర్భంగా విశ్వవిద్యాలయ అధికారులందరికీ, అధ్యాపకులందరికీ శుభాకాంక్షలు. కెమెరామెన్ రాజుతో ఆనంద్, నన్నయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ, రాజమండ్రి.